Hi, how's everybody doing today? Well, as some of you may or may not know, my name is Patricia Reed, and I am here to tell you about one of my experiences with the Kansas City Renaissance Festival. Some of you may not know it, but that was my last job, was working with the Kansas City Renaissance Festival. Um, I have many, many wonderful stories that I can tell you all, but there is one in particular that just makes me laugh about it. It was Sunday morning, and I was in the office. Our gates opened at 10 a.m., and it was about 8:30, and I got a call from a gentleman asking me what time we open. I said, well, we're open today from 10 to 7. I said, we have a little skit that we present right before opening, and then the cannon goes off at 10, uh, signaling that we're open, and then the cannon will fire at 7, signaling we're closed. I'm not sure what he really thought was a Renaissance festival, but he started asking me what a Renaissance festival was. Did we have rides? Did we have food? Were there games? Were there things to purchase? And I asked him what he thought he would be coming to, and he said, well, I don't know. I've never been to one. So I proceeded to explain to him that yes, we have games. Yes, we have rides, but they're not powered. They're man-powered. He asked me what did I mean about man-powered, and I said, well, we have people called push monkeys, which are ones that push rides. And he asked me why they pushed the ride, were they broken down? I had to explain to the man. I said, no, we are very period appropriate. I said, and back in the 1500s, they didn't have electricity or generators. I said, so rides were man-powered. He then proceeded to ask me why I was talking like this was set in the 1500s. And I said, well, sir, we're a Renaissance festival. I said, we have King Henry, we have Queen Anne Boleyn. I said, and we have a whole cast of characters. I said, we have Romani gypsy dancers. I said, we have sister to the queen. We have noblemen. And he finally, after a couple of seconds of silence, asked me if I was smoking something. I said, no, sir. I said, why do you ask? And he said, well, we're in the year 2015. Yes, sir, we are in the year 2015, but Renaissance is the Renaissance period. So he finally said, well, you know what? We're going to come out and see what it's about. What is your name? So I gave him my name, and I said, I'm actually the entertainment manager. I said, when you come into the gates, ask for me. I said, I have a walkie-talkie with me at all times. I said, and I would be more than happy to show you around. I said, and give you a tour. It was about 11:30, and I got a call from front gate that a gentleman was asking for me. I said, okay. So I went up to the front gate, and there's this man with his wife and 3 kids. And when I walked up to him, he had this look on his face that he just didn't know what was going on. And I looked at him and I said, can I help you? And he said, well, we spoke earlier today. And I said, yes. And he said, my name is, and he gave me his name. And I said, I remember. He said, I feel like I've stepped back in time. And I'm like, well, you have. I said, when you enter our front gates, I said, you're stepping back into the 15th century. I proceeded to walk around with this man for about an hour. And every little thing, he was like a little child. He would be like, look at this, look at this. And it's something that I do every day. So I take it all for granted. But he met the king and he met the queen and he was bowing, and it was just the neatest thing to see these people that had never been to a Renaissance fair come, and for an hour, hour and a half, I was able to experience with them through their eyes. And it was such a neat thing. And I hope that they had such an awesome day. I was not able to see them before they left, but I hope that their day was magical and that they'll come back again, because it is truly one of the most amazing things people have ever seen. And Kansas City Renaissance Festival is by far so period appropriate, and our characters and our cast are amazing. And I hope this family had an awesome time, because they sure made me feel like it was my first time back at the fair.